temporary internet issues and all that jazz. Let's go back to...
Too long have the Faradun bent beneath the Marrakech boot heel. We were penned to the desert's edge, called lesser, denied even the right to exist. Every revolt broke upon the same stone. No legitimacy, no voice the Akaras would heed. So I made a new covenant. Zarok, keeper of the ages, showed me the path through the trial of the Sekemas, and lent me the strength to walk it. I passed. The first Faradun in history. In that moment, the lie of our illegitimacy died. When I take the mantle of Sekima of Sekimas, every Akara will be bound by oaths and custom to obey me. Not just the Marrakech, not just the Faradun, all of the Bastiri. They will not dare question my rule.
Interlude 2 finale.
I will unite this land beneath my banner for all time.
Alright, so welcome back, companions, mercenary, Gemling. I've got drumsticks cooking in the oven. I got a timer, you can probably hear it clicking. Let's win before the timer goes off, before the drumsticks are ready. Audio is kind of scratchy as all hell because of the power of PlayStation and consoles, and this update has just destroyed audio stuff. But it is what it is. We do this.
7 pillars, 7 names. One's been scrubbed out.
Alama's Disgrace. 5% increased experience gain, -5 to elevation resistance, reduced movement speed, reduced global defenses, reduced presence area effect, reduced cooldown recovery rate, reduced attributes. I don't want to do that. Cooldown recovery rate, movement speed. I'm guessing everyone grabs all attributes, elemental res, movement speed, presence area of effect. I've already got like... How much have I got? Is this a permanent buff? What have I got? I have a lot. I can see it on... I want to do here. Presence. My presence is pretty good, honestly. And there's nodes nearby that I can get better. So, presence I'm fine. Attributes... I could be better on attributes. Mine are pretty basic. But that's more of an equipment issue, and should always be an equipment issue. Resistances are the same. Can I get more than one? What is the go here? Experience gain actually would be really powerful. But you reduce movement speed, and reduce global defenses. I already have 30% reduced global defenses. Reducing presence area effect. Reducing attributes by 5% is stupid. Increased global defenses might actually be the best way to go. Because, like, movement speed I'm not worried about because I'll be sprinting out. All attributes, not worried about. All res, I'd rather keep on the gear. Oh, I wouldn't mind actually. But then, global defenses, that's huge. 15%? That's a big chunk of defense. What happens if I click it?
Let's see what a Sekima's favour buys me.
Is that just for Sekima? What happens if I click a different one? So if I click element, do I get more than one or just one? Okay, it turns it off. Okay, well, let's do global defenses. That gets me big chunk of evasion, and my deflection goes up. And honestly, it feels like the right thing to do. I mean, elemental res, you could argue, but I think 5 to all is just not enough. Like, I get a ring with better than that. So it's like, Cooldown recovery rate, the fact that it's there is actually quite sad. Presence area of effect, I don't think it has much. I already got so much, I'm fine. Experience gain is an interesting one, because maybe if your build is really, really, really good. But I think reducing your attributes would really hurt. Like, that'd be the one that would just wreck your build. But when you're level 90, maybe come back and do that. Or if it's just for the... I don't know, it's a global thing, so... Interesting. That's one I'd like to see people talk about. You know, which one they picked and why. Whether they grab movement speed, even though I think that's kind of... I don't think that's the right way to go about it. Global defenses you can't get, unless you're actually getting defenses. So I just feel like that's on top of everything you have, it's just a positive. Like, that gives me huge evasion, which I can give to my minions and that. Stat stuff I just need to sort out on gear. So it's like... I didn't go back to base, did I? Alright, let's go back to base. But yeah, 15%'s a lot. A lot for global defenses. Just because I lose all mine.
I have long not on Zarok. Now he remains to torment us. When he worked closely. If he has lent his... Thank you.
Young one.
I have to go back to the town because you damn fools don't have a bloody salvage bench. Let's go back to the hideout. They need to add a salvage bench to the Bazaar. Oh, I picked those up. Oh, my damn elemental weakness isn't high enough level to freaking work on these dudes. Oh my gosh. Okay, well. What's up? I'm almost at the end of Interlude 2. I've had stream just crashed earlier, so we were streaming for a while before that, but it is what it is. Yeah, chilling with companions, but mine aren't very good. I need better ones. I'm still using like 2 of the first 3 that I fought. because it's just not enough gems, and then just couldn't find any good ones, and all the usual stuff. Well, I'm using Spark, but I'm Companion. Spark is really just performative. It's not really doing anything. But I like to think I'm doing something, so. I just summon my Infernal Legion Companion, and it just stands there and burns them. Or runs away and does other things, you know, it's got stuff to do. Ba 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 ba. Oh, I've just realised with the change they've done to curses, you can't actually use them like off build.
Myself just found a way to get charges without weapon swapping.
Ah. I don't even use charges. But that's good. I mean, obviously you got the ascendancy for the charges, but... Alright. I'm pathing towards... this one. So I need to grab... Jewel socket, and I have a jewel ready for me. So I've got this nice lightning damage, penetrates lightning, and pin build up. Alright, so I got a little bit more lightning damage, only a tiny amount, but maybe it'll make a difference. And I got pin with the bone cage prison thing. I have a 60% increased damage when enemies are immobilized. So, from companions. So I just want to pin everything, really. I tried electrocution early on, but it just didn't... Like, I had to actually invest a bit into it to get it to work. And audio is falling apart with the
So you can use minion buffs that helps your beast.
Yep. So I've got on scepters. I got plus to minion skills. I need more minion plus skills. Really. I got the dex thing, so we got a plus. We're at 20 here. I got plus 6. I got plus 19% quality. So it gets reservation efficiency, which is really helpful. But I haven't got anything really good. My problem is my beasts. Neither of them are particularly great. They haven't got 4 modifiers. They haven't got cool offensive modifiers. They haven't got much going on, really. I haven't got Conjure Lightning Storms on either of them. That would make them way more effective. Just a clearing. There's a lot that could do better. But it's a good thing. It means that the build can improve massively, quite easily. Which is a good thing. So you look at it and go, oh, I know what the problems are. I know how to fix the problems. It's going to take a little bit of luck, or just a little bit of hard work. I do wonder what the best support gems on Ark are. Because there's a whole bunch of different things. I got the Curse of Indecision about, even though I haven't really done much for it to actually be good, whether or not there's a couple supports that make it just even stronger. They're just base strength.
This is where the gifting would normally be enacted. It seems they have made their way. This could bode ill. I will open the way. Make haste.
Okay, so did I miss anything in this area?
Yeah, getting the correct beasts are a half and a half.
Yeah, the problem is I need more inscribed ultimatums so I can just farm crested behemoths and stoneclad gorillas, which I think are the best 2 beasts, really. So yeah, like my current ones have increased area effect and Shroudwalker, but it hasn't got fire res, and you need fire res. I could put Infernal Legion on both of them, really, but it's just, yeah. I mean, at least got fire res on the ball, and got all damage ignites. But yeah, if I conjure lightning storms, it'd be so much better. I was really hoping to be able to tame the Act 4 beasts, but you can't tame them. So I was like, oh. So I couldn't get a big starfish or a turtle, giant turtle crab. Or the actual turtles. So yeah, it's pretty disappointing, honestly, that part. They'll add it eventually, but no specters and no companions for those ones.
Those do look sick.
It'd be so good to get the starfish, even though it can't move. It'd be pretty funny. It's a bunch of things like that that I think would just have been fun, you know? They don't have to be super powerful, completely OP, but just fun. I really need a decent attacking beast with all damage chills would be good. So it freezes. I mean, the stun on the gorilla is pretty good. If I had a better gorilla, that'd be sick. Because stun support, it really does do a fair amount of stun. Here we go! Alright, so we got a unique strongbox. There's